Nicola Sturgeon received a grilling from Scottish Tory leader Jackson C.o.r.o. at First Minister's questions when he demanded to know why the SNP government had issued mixed messages and confusing advice to the Scottish people over the coronavirus pandemic. Nicola Sturgeon was confronted by the leader of the Scottish Tories Jackson C.o.r.o. over the Scottish government's coronavirus strategy. Mr. C.o.r.o. accused the SNP leader and her ministers of broadcasting varied messages that were only helping to confuse people. He demanded that the First Minister clarify how many ventilators in total the Scottish NHS could expect and from where they would be sourced. Mr. C.o.r.o. asked. Jean Freeman told the media about 2 weeks ago that around 700 ventilators would be in place. More recently, the Scottish governments used the higher figure of 1,000. Mr. C.o.r.o. asked. Jean Freeman told the media about 2 weeks ago that around 700 ventilators would be in place. More recently, the Scottish governments used the higher figure of 1,000. The First Minister defended her government. "We're not giving mixed messages here, there are just different strands of this work. But perhaps when they're articulated in different ways, I appreciate may sound as if they're saying different things. The Scottish Government has a number of orders in for ventilators with existing manufacturers. Those orders will be delivered assuming they stay on track over the period of the next number of weeks." Ms. Sturgeon added, "By the summer, it will take us to round about 1,000 ventilators. That's the first strand, and I would stress these are orders with existing manufacturers of ventilators. They're not dependent on companies repurposing what they do. A total of 15,895 people in Scotland have been tested for coronavirus. Of this number, 1,993 have tested positive. 60 patients who tested positive have died. UK-wide, the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 is 25,150. As of this week, 1,789